So let's get into it, everybody. Let's do it. I won't waste all the time tonight on a custom playbook because I easily could. We have been promoted for the 6th season in a row. It took Purdue beating Tulsa, and for us to beat Purdue, and damn it, in overtime, it happened. In overtime, it happened. We finish 8-1 in the conference, and we have been promoted for the 6th straight season. As ridiculous as that is, Oregon State does have a game left, I believe. No, that's right. They already played the Oregon game. I was thinking of Oklahoma State and the Sooners. So we'll get a full look at who is getting promoted as well in a moment. We're going to keep fighting for Terrence Jordan. Pretty much don't have anything else to do scouting-wise. I really do want to set up a playbook. I just don't want it to be the whole stream. And it would be. It would be. You know it would be. Self-control. Self-control. We can do it later. We don't have to do it this instance. We can do it later. And we will. You do realize most of us wouldn't care if you did the playbook all stream. Yes, you would, because people want the renaming. So what I might do is get us to the point where we're ready to begin next season and then do the playbook. That might be the way. We draw BYU in the conference championship game for the 2nd year in a row. We were both promoted last year. We have both been promoted this year. But let's take a look elsewhere, all throughout the conferences, to see what is going on. So in the Sun Belt, Georgia Southern have been promoted. Wow. There were some punching bags in that division this season. On the other side, Bowling Green. Bowling Green have been promoted. Much more competitive division there. In the SEC, the Misery Division, Miami of Ohio have been promoted, while Eastern Michigan have been relegated. They hadn't been in that division for too long. On the other side, Colorado State. Last year, they were the worst team in the nation, but they have been promoted this year, while San Antonio and El Paso, both in the bottom tier. That makes me sad. That makes me sad, especially for San Antonio, our old stomping grounds. They're going down to the bottom tier. That's a shame. In the Pac-12, Nevada have been promoted, while USF have been relegated. On the other side, Navy get the promotion, while Louisiana Tech have been relegated with a 4-8 overall record. On the Mountain West side of things, Fresno State have been promoted after just 1 season in the Mountain West, while New Mexico, the Lobos, have been relegated. They finally hit the wall. On the other side, Army, they get the promotion this year, while Toledo have been relegated. So the 4 most recent teams to this division, to the conference, immediately is where we see change, which is kind of nuts. For the MAC, Air Force have been promoted. The bastards. While SMU have been relegated at 3-9 overall. On the other side, Syracuse have been promoted, with Wake Forest getting relegated. For Conference USA, BYU have been promoted. LFC, what's going on, by the way? As the Boston College Eagles have been relegated after a winless season. The poor dudes. On the other side, your Wyoming Cowboys have been promoted, while Washington State have been relegated. In the Big Ten, Arizona, the Wildcats have been promoted, while the Duke Blue Devils have been relegated. On the other side, Minnesota have been promoted, with the Stanford Cardinal getting relegated at 4-8. or Stanford. Wish I did this from the start, but I want to keep track of the conferences every year to see what team moves the most. I wish I had done that too, and I had thought about that in terms of like 4 years in. I'm like, man, I really should have tracked all of this. You know, I've kind of kept track now of like, okay, who's recently been in that division. So I know, like, for example, in the Big Ten, Cincinnati's been there for a while because they're at the top of my list for the Big Ten. For the Big 12, Utah have been promoted, while Boise State at 5 and 7 overall, 3 and 6 in the conference, have been relegated. On the other side, Arkansas have been promoted, with Texas Tech getting relegated again, I believe. At 2 and 10 overall, 1 and 8 in the conference. In the American, the Vols of Tennessee have been promoted, while the California Golden Burrs have been relegated. On the other side, Washington have been promoted, while the Gamecocks of South Carolina hit their ceiling and will be the primary relegated team there. For the ACC, LSU makes their way to the Superior Six, while Florida State have been relegated at 6 and 6 overall. On the other side, Notre Dame back into the Superior Six, while the Louisville Cardinals have been relegated at 4 and 8. Dropping from the Superior Six, Texas and Georgia. Texas have finally been relegated. Finally. The Longhorns have been relegated after a very long run in the top flight. So obviously we'll still have to wait to see what happens with conference winners to decide who goes to what divisions. I swear it's been the same 10 schools in the Power 6. It definitely has. 100%. 100%. Let's see, as right now it is shaping up to be USC and Arkansas in the national title game. Unless Utah pulls off the upset, it could easily be Texas A&M, but I'd say more likely Washington. If Washington wins and Arkansas loses, I think the Huskies will make the national title game. We'll see what happens there. We will see. We will see. Heisman watch, by the way. USC's running back, CJ Conley. It's a good mix of quarterbacks and running backs. 83 rated senior Brady Buchanan of Arkansas is up there for the Heisman. That is insane. Who's dead last? See if we can live up to that. Boston College. Dead last right now. That's a shame. Really, it should be Louisiana Monroe because they're in the SBC, the Sun Belt. But yeah, Boston College, not very well liked. Louisiana Monroe, they are in the dumps. Look at their projected rankings over the next 3 years. That is, that's rough. But yeah, BC are in the doldrums. Bama check. They're 55th. They are projected to be better the next 2 years, but then after that, they're projected to fall off a little bit. So yeah, Bama is still struggling a bit, if we're being honest. They are lucky to have not been relegated this year. I think Louisville saved them from relegation, if I'm not mistaken. So, in terms of the bowl projections, we are projected for the Carriers New Orleans Bowl against Georgia Southern. We'll see if that changes. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does, because we have another showdown with BYU. And of course, we'll have a bowl game after this as well. We have a lot of injuries. Who you calling pinheads probable for this game? Toby Keith won't play again until the bowl game. Saddle Sore might be out. And of course, we know the Pillsbury Throwboy is done, cooked with the ruptured disc in his back. So, as opposed to his ruptured disc in his knee, I suppose. BYU, we have had some showdowns with them, to say the least. This will be our 4th time playing them in the last 2 seasons. And again, consecutive times now we have matched up for a conference title game. We cannot escape the Cougars. We'll see if we can win another conference championship after winning one last year. Throw the game, get a better bowl. Honestly, that might happen. That might happen. That might be the key to a more prestigious situation. Trust me, I'm praying for the Pop-Tart Bowl. I am. I'm praying. I don't think throwing the game would help us, though. Also, I'll never throw a game, ever. There's no draft. Why would I ever throw a game, as we have the #1 passing offense and the worst rushing defense in the nation? The Fighting Mormons. I agree, it should be the BYU Stormin' Mormons, but I don't make the rules, you know? Number 20 ranked Wyoming. It's been a rough year for us in and out of the top 25. Only 5 lost teams get the Pop-Tart Bowl. That's not true, but it might be. But it's not true. But it might be. One more showdown with BYU on our home turf where we love to throw it away. How was my Valentine's Day? Solid. I didn't do much. Spent some time with the wife. Am I winking? You'll never know. As it's 7 to 7. Yeah, I mean it's a Wednesday. As it is, I've told the oh yeah, this stream is dated, but that's why I like mentioning. I used to try to avoid the specific dates. Now I like it because people are leaving comments on YouTube like, how far back was this? And now, oh boy, we're gonna jump in. And now it's like, oh cool, this was from 8 months ago. So it's kind of funny for that reason. But yeah, I've talked about it. My wife and I, our first date was February 17th of 2020. So that's more of our day as opposed to Valentine's Day. We let everyone else get price gouged at restaurants and stuff like that. Play for Linhead Perry. We are down by 10 in the 4th quarter.
The quarterback's done a really good job of preparing because he's read the defense like a pro all day long.
All right, boys. Play action again. That was a perfect throw. My goodness. My goodness, my goodness. It's been 4 years already. Yes, it has. As absurd as that is.
He's taken down.
Not bad from a feet. You don't want to lose this conference championship.
It's 2nd down, 8 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Typical of our defense this season. Somehow we are losing.
Throws it a cover, it just picked off. And he tackles him hard at the 20.
It was supposed to be lobbed over that guy's head. It wasn't lobbed.
Pretty good route. He was all over that pass.
Damn. That sucks. First date was 2020. New couple making it through the COVID era. Indeed. We got married this past November. So yeah, right here, I tried to lob it over that guy's head to the 2 guys cutting across the middle. And it just wasn't a lob throw, even though I tapped the Y button. I swear it can just do what it wants to sometimes. That is not good for our comeback chances. I was very solid last night for the most part in terms of succeeding in comeback efforts. Tonight might not be the same.
He passes it. And he's immediately tackled. Big gain there for the 1st down.
Well. Well. Ah, replay, that's rough. That's rough, that's rough. LFC, we are definitely going to be playing MLB. We play it every year. Normally our in-between is the WWE game. I don't know if I'm getting it this year. I don't know if I can stomach giving a dime to that company. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. We always have fun with those games because there is fun to be had, but I cannot audible right now. This is going to be terrible. Yep. Okay. Shit. This isn't good. This isn't good at all.
37-yard line. Second down. They put everyone up on the line.
Come on, Bo Jiden.
And down he goes.
Fumble would have been nice.
A couple, maybe 3 yards.
Have to hold him to a field goal here. We need the ball back fast.
And those were about as tough as they come.
Tackle made at about the
I think I blew it. I mean, they blew it, but I didn't help with that interception. Friggin' BYU, man. It has just been a war with them. I cannot call an audible still. I don't know why it's not. Is that an ability in the game that I'm unaware of? Where it won't let the defense call an audible?
number 8 on the drive.
There we go. Christ. Are they turning into the new Air Force or Army? I mean, we've had back and forth wars with them, that's for sure. But, I mean, we've beat them 2 straight times. This would bring us back to 500. They beat us in our first matchup. So. Tackle by that guy. Okay. We're not done. We are going to have to be picture perfect on offense, though. I mean, this is a chip shot. This guy's not going to miss this.
Kicks away.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Okay. Well, I wanted to end last night on a high note, as Arkansas is definitely going to the national title game. Utah's quarterback threw the ball 15 times and had 4 touchdowns. Jeez.
The Razorbacks grab a win by 6.
And they put up 45 points.
Back to the action here.
Yeah, we are going to have to be very efficient here. Like I said, I wanted to end last night on a high note, but maybe I should have carried the good times into the conference title game.
The Cowboys have just not been able to get that offense rolling at all today.
I think they're
Okay.
confused.
We can do it.
Starts up front with the offensive line.
We can do it, we can do it, but damn it, don't we have to be aggressive here.
Communication. I think it's affected the rest of the offense.
Well, let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
Pulls it in and
Good throw, Chucky.
he steps out.
Attaboy.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this.
Olin head strikes again.
More as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with
Try to catch him here.
From their own 38-yard line. First down. Going long. Through his hands.
That was a risk. Threw it to our tight end, though. He had the best chance of coming down with it. Mobski, what's up, man?
He goes downtown. Got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We're not done.
great effort by
Chuck
the receiver.
Wagon.
Not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
It makes for an easy completion when you've got a guy who's got
Ah.
wide open.
Oh, a thing of beauty. As Krabappel gets it. Obviously, going for 2 doesn't help us too much. But if we get 2 here, it would mean we could win with a point after. If we don't get the 2 here, we could still kick the extra point after a follow-up touchdown. I'm going to go for 2. I'm going to go for 2. Well, then again, we take the lead anyway with the 1. So, we'll just kick it.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
We'll 4D chess it this time.
75-yard drive, and they put up 7 points.
I can't onside kick it. I can't give them the field goal range, so we need our defense to come up with a big time stop.
Excellent kick. So this one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
All right, defense, we need you. 5 DHS with time travel. That's a good way to put it.
Tennis match here.
We need
Last, my guess will be the
a big stop here.
Crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Brigham Young with a 6-point lead.
A big stop.
Off the right side, doesn't get
Good start. Good start. Good start.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Yeah, they're going to be in time wasting mode here, which isn't really surprising. Okay, come on.
Newman, it's a carry left side. Brought down at the 22.
I'm not going to call a timeout yet in case they get the first down here.
that was fantastic pursuit.
If they do get the first down, we'll need those 3 timeouts. So
3rd down.
we have to let them kill a little bit of clock. I am very worried about this corner zone. I will give them the flat.
Fires out quickly to the tailback.
Let's go.
Nothing
Oh, let's go.
The offense is trying to get to
We have life.
back here and
Bolt, what's going on?
getting a few yards.
Hopefully your arrival brings us the luck that we need. I am so lucky they didn't throw it over the top to the sideline on my side because I think they would have had a touchdown. All right, there we go. We should be able to get this over the 50.
He makes it out to
I lied.
29-yard line.
It's close, though.
Ranking, that doesn't mean anything right now.
Now they've not played up to the
91 seconds
They have the football here
for the conference championship.
to still have a chance to maybe win it.
2 timeouts.
Well, this is the chance. Late in the 4th quarter, they're behind, but they've got an opportunity now to come back and win it.
Ooh, A could be open here. A could be open. If we go play action. Let's get Perry over the middle.
And he's tackled at about the 21.
Beer is my water.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10.
That's a big first play. We are going to run the option here.
Slides down.
Attaboy, Chuck. Good run.
He calls his own number, and
He's not the fastest, but he can still move. And when we get blocking like that, you know he's going to be open. This could work.
here's the halfback on the screen. He's tackled right around the 6-yard line.
Come on. We're going to run this.
Touchdown, and we've got a tie ball game.
Picture perfect play calling the entire way down the field.
One possession game. And this
That is some good redemption for the interception. Let's go. Whew.
Here's the extra point that can give them the lead. He makes the PAT.
48 seconds to survive. Let's go.
Wyoming to kick this one away.
Our defense played so well on the last drive.
Sailing downfield.
We need it again.
And it goes into the end.
48 seconds.
Newman's a guy that doesn't mind the fact that the pressure's on him right now. He kind of thrives on it.
I think he's got so much confidence. It doesn't matter how many defenders that they might put up against
Okay.
him. He still thinks
Not be aggressive.
Goes up and over him, or he can go
Cover receivers in zone.
He has that kind of confidence, and this quarterback's got to find a way.
Don't get beat over the top. Get beat short if you have to. That's fine. Just don't get beat over the top.
Late in the 4th
We're
quarter.
we're gonna probably run cover 2 for most of this to tell the safeties. Just don't get beat over the top, and I'm okay with zone defense.
Under a minute left in the
Or man coverage pretty much the rest of the way. Get him!
The defense really missed a goal golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
That hurts. That hurts a lot. We almost got the sack. We almost got the interception.
They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers.
All right, boys, get to him. Get to him. Get to him. Get to him.
And they get the sack.
I think this defensive end is doing a great job of getting
Come on.
after the quarterback. Not only with the
Come on.
in this game, it seems
How the hell are they not calling a timeout?
pressure, making this quarterback feel in, and almost giving him happy feet back there.
Don't snap it.
To be in rhythm.
Oh my God, please don't snap it. Please don't be smart enough to snap it.
Pressure and almost creating nerves on the quarterback.
The AI might be just a little bit broken in this game at times. Oh, I'm not pausing for him. Fuck that.
Wants to throw outside. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Here today in a tight one. Wyoming 35, Brigham Young 30.
3 wins in a row over BYU. Back-to-back conference titles over BYU.
They were sweating bullets on that sideline because this would not have been an easy loss.
The only reason why I didn't bail them out
Can be seen as a negative.
is because if they did get a big play, I needed those timeouts to have a chance of getting the ball back.
Let's think for a second that just because you're
If I had used a timeout there,
stay with you for 6
they still could have won the game because I was nice. Wasn't worth it. If it would have been a situation where a field goal could have tied the game, I would have been nice, but a field goal would have won them the game. Let's go.
Win puts them in the prestigious
Another conference title for you've yeed your last ha.
6 on what has been an average season.
The mustache wins again. And we'll see BYU next year, most likely. Again, they're getting promoted alongside us. Chuck Wagon with some great throws. We can ignore the interception. That final drive we put together, I was seeing the freaking numbers in the matrix for that final drive, and right there it was beer is my water. That was the first big play. Big chef's kiss to that. And then the running back draw. Oh. Quarterback got hit so hard there. Just the foundation crumbled. Maybe that's what it was. You know, in storyline, the quarterback was concussed. We hit him so hard that we knocked the BYU sideline and coaching staff into an alternate dimension. Where they couldn't call timeouts. They were just stunned, startled at what happened. Again, we threw the interception with Chuck. He had a great game otherwise. I don't really think we ever should have been in trouble. God, we only ran the ball 14 times with our running back. That's insane. 2 rushing touchdowns for Chuck as well. Again, he's not the fastest, but... And we're on a freaking air raid playbook. So figure that out. That's a big part of the reason as to why I think a custom playbook down the stretch will help us out quite a bit. Not only when we're playing, because it'll, you know, give me more options that I actually want to run, but I think the AI will do a bit better too. 8 wideout drops isn't great. Correct. I wasn't going to mention it because I want to focus on the positives. Call me Paul Levesque. Please don't, because that guy, oh God, by the time this comes out on YouTube, that could age real bad. So please never call me that. Thank you. Washington ended up losing to Tennessee, so Arkansas is definitely going to the national title game. Colorado State upsets Miami University as we win the Conference USA Championship. Please don't send us back to New Orleans. Give us a different bowl. Give me the Pop-Tart Bowl. Give me the Pop-Tart Bowl. Do not send me back to New Orleans. Don't do it. Don't do it. Give us a more prestigious bowl game than that. We're 10-3. We're ranked. Show me some respect. Don't send us back to New Orleans. Hey, we leveled up. CJ Conley of USC, the running back, wins the Heisman. It's really a 2-horse race. Balls and wieners. We draw Bowling Green in the Nolans Bowl. Damn it. Well, we'll still look to win it. Toby Keith wins the Bednarik. Yeah, whatever, just replace. Toby Keith also wins the Nagurski and the Lombardi. Boston Tea Party wins the Butkus. Not bad. As we move up to number 19 in the nation, we draw Bowling Green in the Nolans Bowl. As, we are closing in on the Saban factor. We are. The youth of the nation. Letter of intent wouldn't be too bad right now. Yeah, nothing's going to unlock the Saban factor yet, so let's go for letter of intent because we don't have a full basket of new recruits. We're not at the 25 yet. Wow. Arkansas got boned. They're second in the coaches poll. But 9-3 Texas A&M gets the nod for the national title game over 12-1 Arkansas. The Razorbacks got absolutely hosed. Indeed, it had to have been top tier bias for the ACC, for the Aggies. That is a shame. That is an absolute shame. Maybe it's not so bad that we lost to UAB this season. Maybe it's not. Oh, shout out to Navy being number 15. We're just ahead of Army. Western Kentucky's ranked. Rutgers in there as well. Well, we'll take a look at the bowl games, even though we're not involved in the one that we really want to be in. It's just not the Vegas Bowl, I guess. The Pop-Tarts Bowl goes to Georgia Tech and Notre Dame. You're right. We actually had too good of a record for the Pop-Tarts Bowl. That's annoying. Texas A&M and USC for the national title. Orange Bowl's Penn State and Jesus Christ, UAB got the goddamn Orange Bowl. Minnesota and Nebraska in the Cotton Bowl. The Sugar Bowl is Georgia and Washington. Fiesta Bowl, Arkansas, Clemson. Gator Bowl, Georgia State, and Oregon. And the Rose Bowl is Ohio State and the U. And the Citrus Bowl, of course, East Carolina and Old Dominion. So, we'll see what happens, but we have drawn Bowling Green. Health-wise, we are going to be missing Throw Boy, but Toby Keith should be back in. And to take a look at Bowling Green. Yeah, we should win this. We should absolutely win this. Their highest rated player is an 86. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. 17 players on our squad are higher rated than their best player. We should win. End of. So let's go out there and end 2023 on a high note. Jesus Christ, if we lose this game. Boys, I know it's the frickin' Nolans Bowl and all, but Jesus. This should be an ass kicking. An absolute ass kicking. I'm surprised we haven't challenged for a national title. Me too, because we should have by now. But we are choke artists in a lot of ways. This is one of the longest runs in recent years of playing Revamped in terms of us not at least having a national title appearance already by 2023. And of course, we're heading into 2024. Still hasn't happened. So, hopefully someday. We've been ranked as highly as 3rd in the nation. Choke that away. Because of course we did. Dome, sweet dome, though. We've had some damn fine memories in this building. Back in the days of NCAA 13 with the Tulane Green Wave. We'll call heads. And we will defer. All right, boys. For some of you, this is your last hurrah. Including our lovely quarterback, Chuck Wagon. Well, maybe had he started all season, we might have actually made a national title game. Who knows? We're up 14-0 at the end of the first. Make that 21-28-7. Jesus Christ, high scoring. 28-7 at halftime as Boston Tea Party picked off their quarterback, and we got one running play in there just before halftime. 35-7. 35-14, 42-14, 42-21 at the start of the fourth. 40. I'm hitting the button.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
Wyoming is going to pull off the double conference title and a bowl game victory. This one is absolutely over. I am going to play the rest of it out so that we can see if we can get, one more big play for our seniors before they depart. But a great performance tonight. Oh, baby. Send Appel down the middle.
Play action here. He's going to scramble.
Hadouken!
He somehow comes up with it. He's taken down around the 15-yard line. He's just established a new school record for
Holy fuck! How the fuck? How did he come down with that? I hit Y so that I could manually catch it, hence the hurdle. Wow. Some Chuck Wagon magic. Right at the very end.
On play action. Throws incomplete, intended for his wideouts.
It's always tough trying to put the ball out of the defender's.
I have never seen that catch animation in this game. And he almost came down with it. Holy hell. Look at how close that foot was to being down. In real life, that foot hits the ground. Jesus. No point in challenging it. He was out of bounds. But yeah, in real life, he comes down with that. Saddle Sore gets the first down. He returns from injury in a big-time way. Sure you aren't hacking right now. I can't confirm nor deny. How wasn't that a touchdown for Boots? Damn.
Second down and goal.
See if we can cap off this drive in style.
Tries to get around the corner.
Chuck Wagon into the end zone. Chuck, we really should have had you be the starter all season long. We really should have. I mean, granted, we had a 90 overall as the starter. You can't blame us for that, but You know we got to go for the fake. We got to go for the fake here.
Here's the... No, they're going to go for 2.
Easiest 2 points of my life.
Needs to act like he's been here before. There's no need for this.
I'm getting called out by commentary. I will not act like I've been here before, damn it. We are ruthless.
And he's taken down.
We will continue to be ruthless. That is the Wyoming way. So at least that way when we lose, you could say it's karma, as opposed to our boys choking. But what better place to act like an asshole than the Superdome, brother? Home of Bounty Gate. You know. Shout out to Ray Will for the primer. Ray, welcome in. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have the media against us. This is my dome, damn it. This is my dome. This is what happens.
And he throws it away.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw,
don't let the Saints hear that. Why? What are they gonna do? My team could beat the Saints. Derek Carr. Criminy.
Less than 3 minutes in the game.
George Bush, no relation. Oh, Georgie boy. Oh, dropping the WMD, you war criminal. Whew. We'll go for the pump block, as we do.
Smart got a chance to angle it away from the
I want 60. This game was over before we even tried.
This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. The Cowboys.
We ran no touching for a reason. They had this game in the bag. They're up by 21. But hey, if we can score again, let's do it.
Even with all the recognition and defense being concerned about him, they came up with that plan, and this young man delivered.
Saddle sore. Saddle sore sounds like a dinosaur. I just got to say it. Nico, thank you for the 22. How are you tonight? This next interception, this is for you. Help! Ha! I should have set my feet. I had time to set my feet. I actually could have made that play. I should have set his feet. Damn it. We'll go for the... Ah!
He's on the run.
Oh, baby. Linhead Perry. Where would it have been found? Argentina? I don't know. Mythical place where they never thought dinosaurs could exist. Seattle, Washington.
Tackle after a decent run up the gut.
That was very bizarre, but okay. Only slightly, huh?
Wyoming comes to the line. They got a big advantage in this one.
Oh!
Under pressure.
Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Oh, I'm gonna miss him. Oh, I'm gonna miss him. Chuck wagon. An absolute wagon.
First down. Throws it to the outside. The junior makes the catch. Wyoming star is shining as brightly as he ever has.
Oh, this team, they were really good. They could have been something special. They could have been a contender. I said I want 60. I lied. I want 61.
Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback.
The next in line, showdown is in. And showdown is fucking fast, boy. Red Baron showdown into the end zone. It's 61. Whew. What'd you do for your wife? I made dinner like a real simp. I made dinner like a real simp.
And they can forget about
That's what I did. Well, I think this game is over. Chuck, you damn right you have a strained back from carrying this team, Chuck. You go ahead and rest. You've earned it. Oh, I'm disrespectful, but you're talking about dinner reservations. Okay. Taste chamber. I cleaned my condo, played hockey, and ate a fuck ton of food. It was great. Well, there you go.
First and 10.
Endo Mills cleaning. And you by cleaning, you mean you reorganized your office for the 18th time? Taste chamber.
7-yard scamper.
Remember what we said about Bounty Gate? That guy doesn't even know how to spell bounty after that hit. It's the quicker picker-upper. Oh, Taste Chamber is feasting. Stop trying to do anything. Just take a knee. Bend the knee.
Well, the stop made there late in the fourth.
Calling a timeout. I want the ball back.
Almost since the beginning. I think it's time for everybody to head to the locker room.
I want the ball back. I want a pinhead Larry punt return. Oh my God, I want 69 points. Do I have time? Do I have time for 69 points?
And he has it on the corner.
Yeah! Oh, he's fast. Oh, they're fast. Oh, okay, well, we tried. We tried to shake him. 61-21. The final score, Wyoming wins the Nollins Bowl.
It's final. Wyoming 61, Bowling Green 21.
If this was IRL, you'd be arrested.
Well, it looks like we called this one right. Bowling Green knew they didn't stand much of a chance, but they probably would have liked to keep.
We bowled over Bowling Green. We end our season on a high note. A comeback win against BYU in the conference championship game, and then another bowl victory in the last Haw era.
EA Sports congratulates this young man for
Chuck Wagon goes out a hero.
for player of the game for Wyoming.
Rudy, Chucky.
A mediocre 8-6.
Oh my God, what if his middle name is Eugene? He could be Chuck E. Wagon. That throw right there was ungodly, by the way. What a fucking... a fucking hurdle. Oh, baby. What a win. The good times continue to roll for Wyoming. If this was IRL, you'd get cross-checked in the face. Okay, Morgan, calm down. 61-21. 07's in chat for our boy Chuck Wagon. Ends his Wyoming career with a 600-yard performance. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns. So did Sanderson. 2 touchdowns. 222 yards for Linhead Perry. The senior, Charlie Tweeter, is gone, as is Jack McCall. Seriously, if we had run Chuck Wagon at quarterback with an air raid offense all season long, like, I don't think there was really a situation where we were ever going to do that because a 90 rated quarterback would have been the backup. But if we had done that, 12-1 up to this point, 13-1 total, maybe undefeated. I don't know. Then again, if Texas Tech still made the national title game over Arkansas, we probably would have needed an undefeated run to make it. So I don't think it was ever going to happen, but we end the 2023 season on a Dan high note.